welcome. It is February 3rd, and we are looking at the vibrational energies and frequencies on the planet for this week. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up the cards. I try to keep these under 10 minutes. I know everybody's busy, and this is a read really for what's coming up in the week. And there were two things that were coming in for me energetically as I was starting to contemplate the week. And the first one, the big one, is creativity was coming in. And I like that because it's in the theme of the 3-year, and which is about creativity, creative self-expression, among other things, the 3 energy. And so this week, the creativity, your creative flow, and you individually, where is your creative energy going? Where is it coming from, and where is it going? How is it being used? Are you using your creative energy, or are you getting caught up in issues and triggers and patterns and conditioning, football games and politics, news, and are you letting your creative energy flow out that way? So it's about disassociating and detaching the self from these things to keep control of your own creative energy, especially in your unconscious body, because that is really a lot of where our strongest creativity comes from. But in that, it also speaks to using your own creative energy, and making it an effort to tap into that, whatever it looks like for you. If it's painting, no matter how good or bad it is, writing, dancing, any kind of movement, computers, whatever creativity looks like for you. Maybe take a day or two this week to try to spend some time doing something that just lets your creative energy flow. Think a thought, even if it's a negative pattern that you're having, and draw it out, or paint it, or write something up about it. And like I said, it doesn't have to be good. You don't have to keep it. You can do whatever you want with it. Or think of a positive thought. Think of something that really uplifts you, and do the same thing. Just let your creative energy flow, because it really will help you tap into you and help you keep control of your creative energy, and it will also at the same time really help you process things that are stored in your body. The other thing that came up for this week was abundance, and a blockage to the flow of abundance. And whatever abundance looks like to you, I'm going to use money because it's just the easiest aspect of when you're speaking of abundance, because in our society, money is often the way to things that we consider to be abundance. But it can, again, look like anything. It can be your friends. It can be the things that you have around you. It can be, whatever abundance looks like to you. I'm not going to come with another it can be, because my mind is going blank. But again, it comes up to, what's coming up this week is a block to abundance, a block or a feeling of lack around a lot of us, things that we don't have. We're focusing on what we don't have instead of what we do have. And so there's a patterning and conditioning that's coming in around around abundance. And these are old sort of life patterns. And so as you see this come up in the week, it's an opportunity to see what your patterns are around abundance or around money, and see how you feel about when you're doing something that you love and it makes you feel good. Is that something that your patterning says that you can be abundant with, that you can get paid for? Or does your patterning say if you do something that you love, really it's not something that you get paid for? Hard work is what you get paid for, not doing something that you absolutely love and that's just fun. Rarely do we associate fun with things that we get paid for. Usually the fun things are costing us money. For whatever reason, skiing is popping into my mind. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards. I've got them shuffled already, and the first card that comes up for us is the Creator. Okay, so what I was saying about creative energy, isn't that fun? So the Creator comes up first, and this is talking about for the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, really paying attention to our creative energy and knowing that we are all creators. We co-create with each other, and then ultimately we co-create through the source energy. So again, getting in touch with your own individual creativity and how it's being used, and if you're using it, are you using it to create in a positive way for yourself, or are you using it to create things that you aren't really wanting to manifest? Are you counter manifesting? And then for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we get the flowering card. So this card talks about really a certain amount of success, an amount of achievement, a spiritual opening, growth. So whatever we've been working on, whatever we were working on last week, we're working on even with the creativity, and something really to me with the flowering and the creativity, whatever it is that you're working on right now, really we have an opportunity this week to open some channels up around that and bring in what it is that we're trying to bring in, or get ourselves into a place that we're trying to be. So that's pretty awesome. And then for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday energy, the Beyond Illusion card comes up. So it's a pretty powerful week. So we move into this place of flowering and understanding, and now we're really able to let go more of the patterning, of the conditioning. And so I love that is also coming in around with this abundance issue that's come in for us, because it is about repatterning ourselves around money and finances and whatever it is that abundance looks like to us, whatever it is that we're trying to or needing to bring into our life right now, and what blocks that we're having. So we're going to put all that behind us in this week, and then as we move into the next week, couple months, I feel like we're going to start to see some shifts in our abundance and in our money situations, or again, whatever pattern we were talking about. I don't necessarily think you're going to win the lottery, but you could in the next time the lottery comes up. But look more for the little shifts, the little successes, and really, when you see them, really celebrate them, and really know and think back to this reading in this week and know, hey, this is where I made that shift, and this is how I made that shift. This is what I did in that week. I did something creative. I journaled, I painted, I danced. Whatever you did shifted your energy. And it's important that we note these things when they happen, because we know in the future, when we come up against another block or some other pattern, that we can shift into doing the same sort of thing and repattern ourselves just like that. So that's a really awesome week. I love ending. I'm going to hold it up one more time with the Beyond Illusion card. This is where we go as at the end of the week, coming into Saturday. And that is awesome. So I hope everybody has a really fabulous week, and I will see you all again hopefully next week. Bye.